Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video. Should you run out? This is a video discussing the issue of ammunition. And I understand a lot of people, they buy ammunition. As for myself, we buy ammunition. So some more than others. Usually when I go to Walmart, I try to pick up maybe a box, even if it's a 5-round box of shotgun slugs, or see if I could find some 45s. It's hard to find 357 Magnum or 38s in some big stores, but I stay on the lookout. But I guess people wonder how hard it would be to find ammunition. I guess in a grid down scenario or SHTF event. And I personally don't think it'd be all that difficult. I think it'd be fairly easy, depending on your region, depending on your neighborhood, depending on the event. I don't think it'd be too difficult to actually find ammunition. I've had instances. Now this is just as things are currently, but it gives me an idea. But some of the things that happen to me gives me an idea as to how easy it would be to find ammunition. First thing I want to talk about is like the day I bought my truck. It was last year in July, and I had to go out to Orangeburg, which is further south from where I live. To pick up the truck, check it out, test drive it, and when I brought the truck back to my place, I was going to clean things out. I think I made note of it before. I found 3 shotgun shells underneath the truck seat. Now, when I went to Orangeburg, it was an area that was more rural, and so then I could tell the truck was used for hunting. Because I also found 22 cases underneath the carpet of the truck. But the fact that I found 3 unfired shotgun shells, like two of them were 3-inch magnums. All of them made by, I think it was Federal or Winchester. The fact that I was able to find live ammo underneath my seat, it's kind of tells me that the ammunition may not be too difficult to find. Should stores be emptied out. Another instance, a couple years before then, in my grandparents' house, I went inside their barn, and I had an uncle who had died, and he left his 22 bolt action, which I did a video on that a couple years ago, the Marlin Foremost bolt action 22. He left that at my grandparents' house, and my grandfather brought back a lot of stuff from my uncle. He brought it back to the house, and he kept a lot of the stuff inside the barn. And one day I was inside the barn, and I don't think it was my grandfather's. I believe it had to come from my uncle's house. I found a bag of 22. It was 2 boxes of 22 long rifle. I think it was Federal ammo, and I think it was like a box of 50, and the real small boxes, inside of a Walmart bag. And then I opened up a toolbox that belonged to my uncle, and I found I think it was a 308 cartridge, some 7.62 by 39 ammo. I found a couple 20-gauge shotgun shells. Now, mind you, they've been inside a toolbox that's gathered moisture. A lot of the tools that were in there were rusted, and so when I looked at the cases, they had a lot of some had rust and the surface corrosion that normally forms on brass cases. And it had that, but I'm pretty sure that in a pinch, that ammo could still be used. And the reason why I say that is because, just recently, a buddy of mine who actually is funny. He was the one that actually drove me down to Orangeburg to go check out the truck. His mother had. He told me about his mother had a lot of ammo at her house. I don't think she has a gun anymore. She wasn't using it, and so she figured she said, I know one of your friends. He's into guns. I mean, you tell me about it, and she was, you see if I want to, pick the ammo up from her. I said, sure, I'll check it out. He said, now it's been sitting around for a long time. It's dirty. There's a lot of shotgun shells. I said, well, yeah, bring it by. And he brought it by he brought it to me it was a box. and they were, you know, just there were separate bags, separate ammo boxes, but they were just it was like loads of ammo. Now, it was, I could tell I had been sitting in a place where there was a lot of moisture because the brass had that green buildup on the sides of it, especially on the shotgun shells. And so, you know, I thanked him for, you know, what he gave me. It was like an ammo care package, and you know, I showed it to my friend Jeremy, who also has a channel. Channel's Wild Dog Shooting. I showed it to him. You know, let him check. He said, you know, he looked at it. He said, it's a pretty good stash. So I have to take it home and clean it off. See what's viable. You know, just because the ammo was dirty, but we just want to see if it, you know, we could just clean it off. I took it home, got some Hoppe's number 9 and a rag, and started wiping all the crap that was along the shotgun shells and wiping down the cartridge, you know, any of the dirty cartridges. And there were 357 Magnum cartridges, a lot of 357 Magnum. In fact, I got a box. It's just to show you how long this has been in her storage. I don't see Federal boxes like this, you know, in Walmart nowadays. I think I even pulled down. Let's see the price on it. I don't know if you can read that. It says $18.83, $18.35. You know, this is old Federal ammo. I'm gonna open this up. You see, this has like the red cartridge holders, and this is all, you know, it's all lead nose. I could tell when I took them out of the box, it had, you know, some white frosting on the lead, but I don't think that'd be an issue. And the cartridge, some more frosting on it. I went shooting Sunday. Well, not Sunday, but Monday, with a friend of mine, and I took this box of ammo with me. It's a Federal high power, and you can look at the price at Walmart. That's for 350 rounds of 357. That shows how old this ammo is. And it was actually a box of assorted ammo. I took some of the rounds out. I shot them out of my 357. My Smith & Wesson. You know, there's see, here's one of the rounds. You can see it's a lead nose, but it has some frosting on it, light coating of white frosting that develops over lead cartridges. Let's see. There was a lot of Remington ammo in here. Some Winchester. Let's see. Yeah, there's a Winchester case. Some Remington Peter cases. You know, I still got some. This is a Remington that was in the box. And man, she had a lot of shotgun shells inside that little cache. This is one of the boxes. Like I said, look how old, you know, how old the box is. I can't find a date on this. You know, there's the ad that was in the back of this box of Fiocchi ammo. Here's one round, and if you see that, you see how it's discolored. All those dark spots had that green crap on it, but the Hoppe's knocked that out. So I got another shell. You know, this is just a little bit. This is just a little bit of ammunition. I think that she had around, and some in the box, some in the plastic bag. It was like around maybe 80 shotgun shells, assorted combination. It was Remington Express, double aught buck. There was some single aught buck Winchester. Some there was a brand made by I think it was made by Winchester called Western. There were some shotgun shells from them. Some Federal shotgun shells. You know, just a wide variety. There were some 3-inch Magnums, with 15 balls of double aught buck. There were some 2 3/4-inch Magnum shotgun shells. I think it would have been 12 balls of double aught buck. There was some number 4. I think there was some number 4 buckshot. it was a wide assortment of shotgun shells. It's a wide assortment of ammo, and this is from someone who I don't believe she has a gun. You know, she just had this stuff lying around. Now, if you think about it, depending on your region, you may be able to find shotgun shells if it came down to where you have to scavenge. You may be able to find ammo in some of those unlikely places. Maybe in some stores that are broken down, some factories. I went to a friend of mine's job, and there was a 45 caliber. There was a live 45 caliber round. I remember my neighbor. I mentioned a couple of years ago in a comment on I think it was Maine Prepper's channel. I had a neighbor who actually had bags of 20 gauge shotgun shells. He had a 1911 magazine, fully loaded with 45 ball ammo, 7 rounds. Just stuff like that. I think it'd be very difficult. I think with so much, with our culture and how it is concerning firearms, even during this, I guess there was probably a time period was pretty low, or I guess gun ownership was estimated to be pretty low. Ammunition was still out there. There's still people who have ammunition. In fact, some of the shotgun shells that were in the care package my friend gave me had wax paper shotgun shells in there. It had 3 shells. That's old. That's old. That's really old stuff. So that stuff is still around. I think it'll be extremely difficult to run out of ammunition. If anything, at least shotgun shells. There are always gonna be shotgun shells. Probably, pretty much wherever you go. I'm pretty sure if you go into some of your relatives' house, you may stumble across a couple of 22 caliber rounds, or some 12 or 20 gauge shotgun shells, even 16 gauge shotgun shells. They could be in the houses of people who have maybe 1 gun, 10 guns, or no guns in their house. But that's just something that found its way into the junk pile. So as far as finding, if you ever ran out of ammo, if I remember it was discussed on other channels that you're most likely to find some of dead bodies, which is grim, but it's true. You might be able to find some stuff in places that are still standing. So I'd say give that a thought. Tell me if you found, where have you found ammunition most? If you found ammunition in strange places in your life, leave in the comment section. I'd like to check it out. If anyone who's new subscribing, these are my videos, and hope you enjoy them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. Gripes, complaints, the deal. Leave them in the comment section. Just please be courteous to everyone else who's watching this video. But that's my video. Should you run out? I'm Edward Jones, and thanks for watching.